Welcome to our course number 3. Before we start coding, we need to make sure Python is installed on our machine. If you are using Mac OS, Python 3 is usually pre-installed. You can verify this in your terminal by using the code Python 3 space dash dash version. So it will once you hit enter, it should show the current Python 3 versions installed on the Mac OS machine you have. For Windows and Linux, we need to go to the official website, python.org, and this is where it listed directly detects your systems and asks you to download Python. I will not, however, download this version, and I recommend you not to always download the latest version because Python relies on many different packages to work in our coding, and many of the packages may not have been caught up with the latest updates from Python yet. So instead, I will go to Downloads and select Windows here. And right now it's July 2025. So I will recommend everyone to go and find 3.11.9, which is the April version of 2024 stable version release. I will install this version. So I previously already downloaded 3.11.9 for the course. So let me just start the program. And one thing I want to make sure everybody should check this checkbox, add Python exe to pass. What this does, the pass here means system pass. So whenever you, let's say you build a Python program, which is .py file, and you want to run this program, and the system needs to know which compiler you need to initiate to run this program. So that's why it's very important to install, to make sure the python.exe, which is installed on your Windows machine, to be added to the system pass. So make sure you check this before you continue. And for us, I recommend we go for customized installation because we don't need some of the features the Python 3.11.9 include. We don't need this one, and we don't need the Python test suite. And the rest are okay. So with this, let me click next, and this is where I can check, because I'm the administrator, I can install Python 3.11 for all users on my machine. And I can download debugging symbols, which later on is gonna help me a lot when I do the coding. So I will download all those debugging and debug binaries to the default folder. So with this, I will click install. The installation should be really quick. So now the setup was successful. I want to make sure we successfully installed Python. How we can check the Python installation on our machine, and this is where we can use a command to check it. So in my Windows machine, I simply need to tap cmd and to pull up the command portal. And this is where I can just type Python version or Python 3 version to check it if I'm using Linux. So here I'm using Windows, I can simply type Python -- version and hit enter, and you will see Python 3.11.9 here. This means I have successfully installed Python version 3.11.9. Now with Python installed on a machine, the next step is to install an IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Editor. And this is where most popular one is VS Code, developed by Microsoft. So VS Code is very popular because it is open source. And to download this, just go to the website, and essentially it will detect my Windows system here and will say download for Windows. I have already downloaded for Windows here. So let me just run it for you to show you how to quickly install VS Code and as well as setting Python, enable Python programming within VS Code. Now let me accept the agreement. If you want to take a read, feel free to take a read. This is very important. Same thing like when we downloaded the Python and we added that to pass. Same here. I want to make sure when I download VS Code, I want to make sure the VS Code is added to the system path as well. Because later on, we're going to run the Python systems which we program directly within VS Code. And now it says it's ready to install. Let's go ahead and install this. With everything installed in VS Code, I'm ready to launch. So this is not my first time using VS Code, of course, because I'm using VS Code for a long time. I'm building a lot of automations in Python. But if it's your first time, I will ask you and walk you through to set up your preferred settings, like for example, the color schemes of the IDEs, like you want a dark mode or you want a different type of mode. So you can do all of that. The thing I want to show you is in order for you to create the Python programs, you want to make sure you enable and install Python extension within VS Code. Once you install the Python extension, you should be able to program Python within VS Code. So to install the extension, go to View and go click Extensions. And this is where you can search what extensions you want to install. And I will just search Python. And here you will see this is Python here. And I previously already installed this, so I don't need to uninstall and install it again. But here you will see an installation button. Make sure you install this. Before we continue, we still need to do a couple of setups. Is to create a folder Python_finance_projects directly on my desktop. And of course, you can create it in any folders you like. You can create it in your C drive or any drive you have. It doesn't have to be on desktop. And within this Python finance projects, I created 3 subfolders: 01_basics, 02_calculations, and 03_data_analysis. So notice I avoid using space. So as a convention, naming convention, I always prefer to use underscore replacing space. With this, we're ready to use VS Code to start coding. And what I need to do is I can click Open Folder, and I can basically navigate to the folders I just created, Python Finance Projects. Select this folder. Now, and you see this Python gave me a welcome page. I don't need to see the welcome page, but each of the folder is listed in here. So within each folder, I can directly create a Python program. So for example, if I can right click on the folder and single click and left click new file, and I can create the file called hello_work.py. py is Python program's file type extension. So once you hit enter, it will automatically know you're programming a Python file. So now we have the first program, Hello World, ready to go.